I threw out my son's go-kart after he hit his sister with it. We saved up all year to make Christmas special. Our younger two, Mia, who's 8, and Jordan, who's 10, got electric scooters. Our son Ethan, who's 14, got a gas-powered go-kart that could hit 15 miles per hour. He'd wanted one since riding his friends at a birthday party 2 years ago. It cost me $1,900. Before anyone touched their gifts, I sat all 4 kids down. I said, if you hit someone, your ride gets sold that day. If you break someone's stuff, you get a job and pay them back. Ethan nodded hard and promised he'd be careful. He knew what it cost. 2 weeks later, we went to the park on Saturday. There's a paved mile-long loop perfect for riding. Our oldest, Sophie, came but didn't want to ride anything. She's 16 and spent most of the time on her phone. After an hour, Ethan got bored cruising alone. He pulled up to Mia and Jordan and bet them he could beat them in a full lap race. Winner picks the movie that night. They all got excited and lined up at the starting point. My wife and I sat on a bench about halfway around watching them approach. Sophie walked across the path toward the water fountain because she was hot and thirsty. She was texting and didn't look up because the path seemed empty. Ethan was winning. He kept glancing in his side mirror to see how far ahead he was, grinning like crazy. When he came around the curve, he was still looking back at Mia and Jordan to see their faces. His head snapped forward right before impact, but too late to stop. The go-kart hit Sophie's side at full speed. She flew sideways and slammed into the pavement. The go-kart flipped completely over. The sound Sophie made wasn't crying, it was screaming. Her leg bent wrong below the knee and her foot pointed the opposite direction. Ethan crawled from under the go-kart with scrapes on his arms, already sobbing that he didn't see her. I ran over and told Sophie not to move. My wife called 911. Sophie kept trying to look at her leg, but I blocked her view because it looked bad. She passed out from the pain before the ambulance arrived. At the ER, they took x-rays and did a CT scan. The doctor said 8 broken bones total, 3 in her foot, 5 in her leg. Concussion from her head hitting pavement. She needed immediate surgery to put pins in her ankle and a rod in her shin, or she'd never walk right again. Her phone had shattered when she hit the ground. Her watch face was cracked through. We stayed at the hospital 4 days monitoring her concussion and watching for infection. Ethan tried apologizing, but Sophie turned away every time. My wife missed 3 days of work. Sophie missed a chemistry test worth 20% of her grade, and the dance competition her team trained for since September. The afternoon we got home, I listed the go-kart on Facebook Marketplace for $1,800. A guy messaged at 6 the next morning, asking to pick it up at noon. I said yes. Ethan found the empty garage spot at 10 and freaked out. He ran inside yelling, "Where's my go-kart?" I said I sold it. He screamed that I was being unfair, that accidents happen, that it wasn't his fault Sophie wasn't paying attention. I told him he knew the rules before he got the go-kart. He hit someone and sent them to the hospital. It's gone. Then I said he owes Sophie $900 for her phone and watch and needs to get a job. He said he's only 14. I said the grocery store hires at 14 for bagging. He said that's not fair. I said neither is Sophie losing her entire dance season because he wasn't watching where he was going. He got hired at the grocery store 3 days later, makes $9.50 an hour bagging groceries and collecting carts. He works 12 hours a week and comes home angry every shift. He's paid back $200 so far. Sophie's still on crutches and will be for 6 more weeks. Physical therapy twice a week. The surgeon said she'll likely have chronic pain in that ankle for life and will probably develop arthritis by her 30s. She had to quit dance completely because she can't put full weight on that foot anymore.